everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. My name is Bran with Budget with Bran, and I'm so happy that you're here with me in the year 2020. I really hope everyone had a really good New Year's and that everyone has some really awesome goals that they plan to accomplish this year. Let's go ahead and get started with our Paycheck One for the month of January. We are going to get paid this Friday, January 3rd. And if you didn't watch my last video, this is going to be a 3 paycheck month. I also mentioned in my last video that we are going to be changing up what I stated in my monthly budget, and that's pretty much that we're not going to be putting any money towards debt this month. Everything that's going to be left over after all our bills are paid is going to be going towards our savings fund so that we have an emergency fund just as a backup plan in case anything does happen while we are on this debt journey. Also, you'll notice there are some things that I did include in this budget that I did not include in my monthly budget video, just because now that we're no longer paying down debt, there's some things that actually need to get done with us still having about $2,000 in our emergency fund. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry for the angle. All right, amount and actual. And I'm pulling all this information from my Google Sheets. So we have our main source of income. I did have a rollover amount for this check, and then other in case we have any other types of income coming in. Okay, so nothing's changed. Income is still the same, $2,339 even. I'm really hoping that we get raises this year for my employer. Normally we'd get yearly merit raises, so I'm really excited to figure out how much those are. They normally happen in January, so by February we'll be getting paid our new amount, and those continue to just go up until you hit your cap. So I did have a rollover amount of $102.78. If we get blessed, y'all, we get blessed with some other income. For January 3rd, we are expected to have $2,441.78. So we'll go ahead and start off with our fixed expenses. Okay, so we do have our consolidated loan, and we are budgeting $268. I always like to budget up. I think the actual amount is like 267 point whatever cents. I just budget 268. Phones, $161. Embrace is our pet insurance for our dog. Go ahead and check out my last video. I did a little photo shoot with his little cute Christmas sweater, so you guys know how my dog looks. And that is $59. My car payment, $370, and I am starting payments again in January. I'm still a month ahead, by the way. My Disney card, $88. And then my Freedom is $205. So if we were to total all of those expenses, it is $1,151. So we'll go ahead and move over to our variable expenses. Okay, so we do have groceries, and that is $240. Electricity, I'm gonna talk to my husband about this. Well, actually, no, never mind, I'm not. I was gonna say we still have $100 on the box right now. Oh, maybe we should skip it, but no, because I've stated before, we live in a very hot state, and well, we're not even gonna live here in April. I'll talk to him about this. Sorry. So $100 for electricity. We might or might not use that. Genbu, $36. Spending $60. Okay, so this is where things are gonna change. So I'm just gonna put Mitchie. So my dog desperately needs a grooming. Like I said, if you checked out my last video, towards the end I did post some pictures for him, and this is the longest that we've gone without grooming him. He is very dirty and he's very stinky, so we are going to go ahead and budget $60 on top of his food budget to take him to the groomers. Now, normally our insurance pays for his groomings, but they only pay up to a certain amount. If you go over that amount, then you'll start have to pay out of pocket. So unfortunately, we do have to pay this out of pocket, but my dog stinks and I need to get him groomed and get him shaped down. So that is going to be $86.10, and that's $60 for his grooming and $26.10 for his food. Gas is going to be $100. Pest control, they're actually coming next week, $45. I'm telling you, if you guys live in an apartment complex and you have the money to pay for pest control, I completely recommend it. Your neighbors might not be the cleanest, and that's something that we noticed when we had moved in. The first month that we moved into our apartment, we didn't see any roaches or anything. The second month, those little critters started to pop out, and my husband was like, no, I don't think so. So we hired an exterminator. We've had an exterminator since we lived here. We've almost been here for 2 years, and we haven't seen any bugs since. And then we do have the insurance that we pay my dad, and that is $56. Alrighty, so a couple things that we have to take care of this check is going to be school books. I did mention this a couple of times, but my husband is going to school to be a computer engineer. Our employer pays for his tuition, but we do have to pay for class fees as well as books. I'm gonna go ahead and budget $250 for that. Our savings, I'm gonna put emergency fund, is $200 out of this check. Alright, so this next thing I'm about to write, it might sound silly, but we had initially planned to do a mukbang, and we did go. We went with our friends actually. It turned into just me and my husband to some friends coming in from Seattle and some other friends that, you know, that we wanted to hang out with. Our besties paid for our meal. So the $100 that we budgeted, we didn't go ahead and use. We did pay for food because they came over for New Year's Eve, and you guys will see that in my paycheck recap. But because they paid for our meal, my husband insisted that we take my bestie to go, for me and her to go get our toes done. So we are going to budget in the pedicures, and that's going to be $75 because I don't know how much it's going to be. And then we did not end up using the school fees from last month, and my husband's starting in 2 weeks and we still don't know if we have class fees that need to be paid, so I'm going to budget $15 for that. And then I still have not gotten the oil change on my car. I've been doing a lot of OT lately, and this is the first week that I'm not doing OT, but it's also the day after New Year's. So I really didn't want to do anything this week. So next week for sure, I'm going to go get my oil change, and I'll let you guys know how much that is. And then I'm going to go ahead and put unbudgeted down here. And that is $0. Okay, and that comes to a total of $1,288.10. So let's go ahead and do our breakdown over here. So we have income at $24.41 with 78 cents. Fixed expenses at $1,151, and then variable $12.88.10. And we should be left with like not a whole lot of money. With $2.68, we almost have a zero-based budget. Yay! Alright, so that's what we have planned for the first paycheck of January. Also, something I wanted to bring up. If you guys have been getting a lot of comments of people explaining their debt journeys, telling me, you know, what's been going on with them, how much they have left. Listen, I want to shout you guys out. So, if you guys paid a debt, make sure you email me at budgetwithbran@gmail.com. That's my business email. Let me know what you guys paid off, how much you guys paid to pay off that card, and then what you have remaining for your debt journey. And I will make sure that I put it in my next video so that we are able to celebrate with you. I really want this community to be about uplifting others, encouraging others to pay off debt like we are, and kind of just have a voice for those who don't have a channel don't put anything on social media. So make sure you give me your name or whatever you want me to address you by, and at the end of each video I will shout you guys out, what you guys paid off, and just congratulate you guys for doing what a lot of people aren't brave enough to do, and that's pay off debt. So please, please, please let me know. I promise I will start doing this going forward. Again, don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Budget with Bran. We are growing rapidly and I'm so excited about that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Bye!